Welcome to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for latest update across South Sudan and beyond. In today's report, we bring you biggest stories from South Sudan, truth, clarity, and voice of the people. We have two major reports. One, a serious cattle raid in Bor by suspected Murle youth during the ongoing Red Belt disarmament. Second, President Salva Kiir Mayardit major reshuffle of top government and military officials, a move that has sparked celebration and debate across the country. Let's begin with the breaking story from Bor Town, Jonglei State. Please make sure you subscribe to Changfied YouTube channel and do not forget to hit the notification bell so when we upload a new video you can be notified. Let's begin in Jonglei State. Murle cattle raid in Bor during Red Belt disarmament. While the South Sudan People Defense Forces SSPDF were busy conducting the Red Belt disarmament operation in Bor, a shocking incident took place on the evening of November 3rd, 2025. According to the report from local residents, Murle used raider attack Tibek suburb, stealing more than 1,000 head of cattle belonging to Bor community members. Witnesses say the raid happened just as soldiers were focusing on collecting weapons from the Red Belt youth, leaving the area vulnerable. Let's listen to the official public statement released by the Bor Community Youth Association. According to the report, they say this evening in Tibek, Murle bandit raided over 1,000 cattle from grazing field and home. The statement read, some of the cattle were taken directly from people who work at their home, while others were stolen from nearby cattle camps. The association listed names of some of the affected families. Mawoi Kuch, Lual Aget Deng Tel, Kok Awan Mam, Mayom Ashekush, Maker Kur Makesh, Angok Awar Madol, Bol Angok Madol, Gai Lejum Deng Tel. However, the list of those who lost cattle from the nearby camp is still being confirmed. In their message, the Youth Association blamed the raid on poor security coordination during the disarmament exercise. They say the Murle took advantage of the situation, believing there would be no pursuit or resistance from the South Sudan People Defense Force (SSPDF), since most Red Belt youth had already handed in their weapon, according to the report. This incident happened right under the eye of the National Army, Police, and National Security. The group said if the government failed to recover the stolen cattle, it will send a painful message to the people that their safety no longer matters. They went on to call upon the Chief of Defense Forces, General Dr. Paul Nang, and the Jonglei State government to act immediately and deploy troops to recover the stolen animals. The governor, Dr. Yegai Cook, were urged to take immediate action. According to them, this action is not only about cattle, it is about restoring public trust and showing the government strength to protect its citizens. Tension remained high in Bor following the raid. Locals are frustrated that while their youth were surrendering weapons for peace, others used the opportunity to attack them. Some residents are now questioning whether disarmament is fair if other army groups remain untouched. Community elders say this is not the first time Murle raid happened during peace or disarmament effort. They believe the government should apply one law for all, not disarm one side while leaving another armed. This incident has revived the long-standing concern among Jonglei residents that peace in the region cannot be achieved unless all communities are equally disarmed and protected. The Bor Community Youth Association has promised to release a formal letter of condemnation tomorrow as the situation continues to unfold. Let's move on to our second top story. Please help the channel by subscribing and turn on the notification bell if you haven't did that. Let's move to Juba. Kiir major government and military reshuffle. Now to our second top story. Last evening, October 3rd, 2025, the nation was surprised. And in some places, people even celebrated when President Salva Kiir Mayardit announced a major reshuffle across the government and army forces. The decree were read live on South Sudan Broadcasting Corporation, SSBC, changing several key positions in government, security, and diplomacy. Among the most notable change, Tut Galwang Manime returned as the presidential advisor, replacing Madud Yel. Many citizens reacted with excitement, saying Tut Galwang is known for his deep involvement in peace negotiations, especially with Sudan and the opposition. Chola Jongo, the Minister of Presidential Affairs, was removed and replaced with African mandate. At the office of the President, Ajing Deng was relieved as Executive Director and James Deng-Well was appointed to take over. In the economic sector, big change were also made. Atian Ding Atian, the former Minister of Finance, was replaced by Barnaba Bakchol. A move may say it come at a time when the country economy is struggling with inflation and delayed salaries. In the Ministry of Petroleum, Deng Lual was removed as Undersecretary and replaced by Chol Deng. In the military, one of the strongest change was the replacement of Major General Valentino Bak Makwe, the former commander of the Tiger Division, with Lieutenant General Philip Nyon. The Tiger Division is one of the most important units responsible for the protection of the presidency. The reshuffle didn't end there. In diplomacy, Rita Keden Lotoa was appointed as ambassador to Rwanda. She previously worked at the office of the president as a secretary, showing President Salva Kiir Mayardit trust in long-serving officials. Political analysts say this reshuffle is part of Kiir's strategy to strengthen his inner circle and prepare for new challenges ahead of the next political phase. Some see it as an effort to balance power among key political and military allies, while others believe it is a step toward reform and stability. Across Juba and other towns, reaction been mixed. Some citizens say this change will bring new energy and direction to the government. Others argue that reshuffle alone are not enough. What the country truly needs is strong leadership, accountability, and equal justice for all communities. Last night in Juba, cheers and celebration were seen among supporters of Tut Galwang, especially those who worked with him during the peace talk in Khartoum and Addis Ababa. They believe his return will revive the peace dialogue between the government and the opposition. Meanwhile, in other areas, citizens are urging the new appointees to focus on improving the economy, paying civil servants on time, and restoring security across the state. While it is worth noting that President Salva Kiir Mayardit reshuffle come at a time of growing insecurity in several parts of the country, including the Murle raid in Jonglei, tension in Upper Nile, and economic struggle in Juba. Political observers believe this could be part of a broader plan to rebuild confidence and tighten government performance before upcoming political milestones. When we look at today, two major stories, the Murle raid in Bor and Kiir reshuffle, one thing is clear: the people of South Sudan are still crying for peace, protection, and accountability. The Bor attack reminds us that the community is still live in fear, while the reshuffle shows that leadership is trying to organize itself. But will these two directions meet? Will change in leadership bring real change to the life of ordinary citizens? That remains the question for many South Sudanese watching from Juba, Bor, Bentiu, Nasser, and every corner of the country. Joe Banning was me ban raketin kontin charen latre wika South Sudan. To konke two major stories to go liang. Major amajidit guasme ka Changfied YouTube channel go region jin. There is subscribe ko de notification bell but there je twine ko mi chete mi bere guasme de chomala shibekeji. To conclude, dang roti very important to the conkeling. Octin sha page doran shal ke burka jongle murle use ke ngani murle gwad mi ma wokum we kame ke ba match bon and shall red bell rewde President Salva Kiir yadit chane ke chaga witiang re wiki juba chatana chaga wiki chatana chaga nyogomela zakalet name chatene rwani lodian tet ka chatene rwan but dong jegloiken ko en gwadmo woikana kalat kaniti jidin la zakalet an re ler kaname bante dial content for banakeling gorno jin be subscribe ke be notification bell be jetwine ka Changfied YouTube channel ko mjete mishi bare be chama la shube keje channel leran yam channel jegwich gwan mishi murleni chicken hok chicken kapetin bor gwan mima wukuma weka mekaba match red bell group are ler kaname South Sudan People Defense Force SSPDF de ni SSPDF ken chicken bor chicken goro beken meken ga kap gwasan wukan ga makap kan mai cha togano ka toktiang ka jan changa diok ka pai wel ka ron kin dangro jan dangro di jame chi morle ngane morle shi ka ben ka pig mi di long according to the report dana chanong chala do chi morle ni shi kan doro shalke tibek sabab ke tibek wa chi kana ma shi kan ok chop ke kit chicken ka kwal ka bor community ne tin wantin chinen chala de wonene gwadan wa ka makap ka mek ken it kon chal ka red bell group tila ne ke la ka ganke ke reg mishit ken me ko kalat ken no shiken red bell group ko kana form ko la murle ke jaba la ken gat ken la ken bananang pay ken gat kanang ken nok chede michi yu toga gwan wa ka makap ka mek bon ko chal ka red bell group wa kame ni makap ka mek ke jere wichin yinimi jaga bor community ko bi kana ne timo bitel long ke bi gatel bom ko de ko den gang ko kuma mo we ga makap mek ken ka telam let kuma ja chana man chalat netin kontin la bor community use association jo chikalat gwas me jen banyo ya kelo ka jibor ko re wichin yinimi Dr. Guy ko ga Ramadan la governor mala kwer ka jom chalat gwaseme doran chalke tibek chi ngane murle chi gbanten chi kanok chopke ki chicken kanang gwa mimo tena tigten wa chi kanok diali kan kanang ho chopke kis kanok to nanga ka ban re duli wa chi gban chiene no wa chi kanok dia to chicken kanang te ka durun wani chao ken chaga nang re wichin winimi bor no thana the content cha oken chaganang ma we kuch luala ngedeng til koka wan mam ma yama che kuch ma ker kur ma kech angoka wer madol bola angok madol gai lejum deng til kanedi ti kanedi cha oken chaganang nanga ke e murle ka kok tungwan ko ok chop ke kit ngene bo tok tungwan tiketen message ji kan top gwaseme mlabel kan wenden content bor la bor community use association bel kan kuma ano me wokan ka makap kan metin content la jiret bel grupo la bon dana lat kan no la kan gat kan gagang wa gwada mi chimurle use chigaben chicken advantage kan ko ne ti tele ka me ko wa ka makap ka mech then from there cha oken cha kanang kan bel kan kuma SSPDF you kan no goro hoko ke wi anung ko gwadana shaga nangten SSPDF ke busy wakan ka makap kan match red bell group ka wachi ne ringwan long ba ka red bell group wachi ka meken jikan ga topan wana mashi murleje chuban ko jikan ngaje no te go to bor so terami mambu kor ka ke mabula wo gor jen wo ba ka ngak so jikan advantage mo jikan chukan cha ngwane ten konti la ngwane jane ten ka red bell group cha tam meken cha ka ka tana da kon lugo no ka meken. Do know the sad news ago she murle chelben chicken hokian chicken gabanang ke chicken ka page shol kan chief of defense force la general Paul nang kwede ni eno diri hoko diri kalwa jok diri troop ke de mi di diri jak dor shal ka mo greater people administrative area ko de hoko de ga malwa jok ka jawran kalat gwaseme ajanna me mukuma muwukan akan na megwan wode kuma direction daraja kan ko shi kuma ce goro bo hoko baganang ke ba mai ko baganang ko zanna me ngai kana gwan wo misha mai ko shi a chaka ke ba ma dano ba hoko baganang kan ba nan murlene ko murle community kan meken kan ka kep cha guru kume kap ko meken ko ku kan community ne ku kan o ken ku kan kana ju kan kume no wi ano ngo hoko gwa dan sia kan nangten kan no nge din mi dire wej bor ko bia community bia ka gang ko tema sia kame ni sia je tok re wej chala do re wej bor ni mi la tension e high ngode dolna ne de konti la local wa ci kane guje no sia anke jia ko won wene ken kamu top kane me enona ko kimalka ka tege ne to ka mak ci ka murle kan kam na kana kenan kanok ci community elders ci kala do na me ci mo gwalon ko ante mo murle la nan kanok ci kuma ci tel mo kuma jalel SSPDF ken jogo kano we are gor hoko ki ganga community cause several time la regla toge bi murle bi ko bi ken kanang bi gar bi ken ka pe tel mala latke na me wa just lo ko de kume mo ke kirmi yadit men kwala control teme general ponang de kan okten kon chanang ka community bor de kan ka lo jok ko de kan trust de kan ko le jega community mo kan ci kan ka lo jok ne ti cha ka benga a community break bu wona kan ka wakati ngana ba ci kan bi no no bi kan ga to bi kan kam ko wala wa ma kap ko metin lat kan no meje to kep kan ka ko gwit kan no bi kume baka gang ki ba dor ken baka gang ki ba hoken baka gang but right now within the same day kap ka mejo ci morle ci ga ben ci ga nokti 1000 ci kan ka shuna ngala kan so bor community use association awate gen ko bi ken letter bi kan gor ka kume morai ke kim yadit ka tadan shaw ken cha nan haje kan kono niam ka lerdo dien please gor no jin bi subscribe ko bi notification bell bi jetwan lerdo dien go hasame men banaling admiti tok tiang ray wich ka juba Kiir ma yadit president Kiir ma yadit chana che ka gare kume ka tok tiang chineru wan chi ka gaj ray wich ka South Sudan che ti lat ka celebration kene ti mo chi loiden tet ko cha kwar cha wich ka tana dong just lo ken bane cause at the same time you know when there's happening there are also a disappointment ka dob dan cha mi char shafu cha lat ke gwa dan wo kana ga president Salva Kiir ma yadi tiang shela do she nai tingwan cha ka watch gwa mi cha writing ka South Sudan Broadcast Corporation SSBC she ne tingwan ti la key position cha ka watch tin ka cha ka nyok mi la da katin re kuma ka security kana diplomacy ka jo charat gwasa me take ne tingake te cha nyoko mo kwainga te cha woni gwade dan cha ka wujre kuma ka barai na cho jojo no kan cha nyom lo kre kuma ka jen mukule te ka celebration ka tana don raman yaman cha no ko lungo cha mo ka position tut galwak manime cha nyoko lunjok ala presidential advisor cha madud yel cha jawoch chikin yadit chema dud yel cheje woch che tut galwang manime cheje kwany la presidential advisor many citizen kene to wana kan longre wike South Sudan chilo den chetet ko cha tut galwak cha nyom kwany geje tu gweja no tut galwak jen a symbol dung mal ko wajen chana luga long kamal tungwan special gwade dan lat kamal re wich ka Sudan kam SPLA yo kene SPLA under Kiir wane diti chaga nung malamo wa tut galwa ke medan mele namo so tes loy nas ke jeno cha nyom ko ngeje dongwe ke jeno batte ka mal mi banyo ko mele let cha tut galwa cha mo ko position cha nyoko jako bala ramadan be self ke mi yadit ba ja advice ke ba je chum so cha kwanya la presidential advisor che madud yel che je woch ka te loy nas ko dong ba mal be jeno anyok bo tut galwag mani me ne to ngano kene wala na ala ka moje yo mi che jigo shuji be jamo ke you especially ne the content ka IDP camp internal displaced people watch lodien che te don ko cha tut cha ja kwan tut galwag mani me kanat ko tut galwag mani me rami mo melate de la ja to be la na ala ka moje ti an ko warche te celebration mi di da long gwad mi shaga share ka social media ka Facebook che lo na che te ko cha ja kwan anyok ne ten ko ne ngajeno la te la to be free ka nyok la mala ya to wana ne ko kene cha nyom we ke kene ko cha nyom ko inke chola jongo cha the minister of presidential affair cha je wuch cha gwade cha je kan gun mishal ke africano mande office of the president a jing deng cha je wuch ba ka executive director cha James Dengwell cha je kwan gwade ke economic sector meant to yo di altek pinjere wika South Sudan Atian former minister of finance chaja ger ke gun mishal ke Barnaba Bakchol wagwe jen na me gwalun ko be country economy jaga jagwa ko na la inflation jadit ke chocha dire wika South Sudan go jen o micha Barnaba Bakchol chaja kwan wa dong ba salary bagamala top ke ci delay men ci bele tin ko sometimes la jen mi gwa dan kab yu ben binabi ke gentle yutu malto military charam kel mi bumbum long chaja wuch no cha Major General Valentina Bak Makwe chaja wuch again former commander of the Tiger Division ka cha Lieutenant General Philip Nyon ka Tiger Division this place cha Latin a very important unit ke re wika South Sudan ke ko Canadian content responsible ko biken kwer bikenaga. They are responsible for the protection of the presidency, so a very important position in the mayor. Micha General Philip Nyon, charge kwantena ka Tiger Division. And mugi konta down and ger kana ka je Kiir yadit. Nyo the general some of the position in Korea now within work good to go. Katana bagu can know why ngoi kana ka je mo Kiir. Take a reshuffling dodi micha lat uneri chanyo ngoi ka bore kumaka. Rita Kiden Lotwa cha kwanya la ambassador ka Rwanda jena wacha let office of the president ala secretary wa nges president Salva Kiir yadi de long ko jen cha jan ka muktabda ne de wala ga jen wona ta la Kiir yalla na woja ja strategy use mo wa gor jen wo bene tin kon tila inner circle kaje bika bom ka bugoro den realeka ke challenge tin content be ko jin mi chakan ka Kiir yadi mi cha jigo jeno dong chile de gwa la jawoje den barade be jeno ngwasdo cha go jeno let Kiir me do mo go no be power be je consolidate ke bro de jakabum re kwarade re wich ka South Sudan chilo nen to wanche tet ka tay dana ci Kiir yadi jena cha ko ngeje ne tin content ngat ka Ramadan cha kwan especially tut galwak lo nen to wanche tet ke je ko cha nyoko mo ko ngeje gu ken no bo mal be jeno lerum ci na me jenda na gorno de nyaa yekel gorno jin bi channel bi support. Please subscribe to Changfied YouTube channel and do not forget to turn on the notification bell ko me jete michel la rigwase me ba chama la shube ka ji gwase tisini en ban je ga lerodien bi ateka mal bye bye.